In 2015, it was estimated that 591,000 Americans were abusing heroin, 2 million people were abusing prescriptions, and over 20,000 lives were lost to the opioid crisis. Additionally, almost 13,000 lives were lost to heroin. From 2015 to 2016, death overdoses have risen 22%. Additionally, since 1999, overdoses have quadrupled. As you can see, between 2011 and 2016, death overdoses have increased per county. Currently, there are 4,000 Vermonters in drug treatment with an additional 400 users on the waiting list. And since 2000, Vermont has seen an 800% increase in the opioid drug abuse. In 2013, Vermont had the highest rate of illicit drug use in the country. Vermont has the second highest per capita rate for treatment admissions in the country. Of them, the most vulnerable group are those 18 to 25. One of the sponsors for All Recovery Day is Friends of Recovery Vermont. Their beliefs about solving the opioid crisis differs. However, all members agree that recovery does work. They bring voices to those who do not have any. Addiction affects everybody. The scope of the problem is real. The statistics have been done. We must become engaged for change to happen. So what is All Recovery Day? It's a day of resources, a day of testimony, a day of networking, and a day to hear personal recovery stories. That's me. I was fortunate enough to attend this all-day event. During All Recovery Day, community, organization, those in recovery, and government all come together to celebrate recovery. It also allows for collaboration on ways that we can change the current substance abuse crisis. All Recovery Day not only educates the public, but raises awareness in the community. There are numerous barriers facing those that are addicted. Some such barriers are the stigma, transitional housing, the need for more mental health services, affordable services, and wait times. Many of the presenters are also community assets, such as Friends of Recovery for Vermont and the Vermont Recovery Network. Another participating community asset is the Turning Point. There are 12 turning points in the state of Vermont. They offer peer recovery support, linked to services, medical assistance, and groups. Burlington, Vermont hosts the Change Corridor. Here, ordinary people visiting from around the world get the opportunity to learn and listen about the current addiction crisis in Vermont. While there, they are challenged to think about the opioid crisis. Not only can those visiting the airport reflect on the messages written throughout, but they have the opportunity to view a video loop about the drug crisis affecting Vermonters. So what's the goal? Awareness and removal of the stigma in our communities. Grouping communities and those seeking recovery is vital. So how do we do this? Well, advocacy, representing, presenting, and supporting a client group or organization. It takes a team of advocates. Social problems need social action. They need the capacity to recruit and coordinate, communicate, increment change, and influence others. Those facing addiction need to be represented. They need a voice. But how do we accomplish this goal? The answer is by using the 4 basic skills in advocacy: persuasion, representation, negotiation, and bargaining. Persuasion involves promoting, marketing, working for favorable interpretations for a client or a cause, and changing minds. We begin representation when one person asks another for help, and then the second person agrees to become the spokesperson. We need to negotiate and bargain. Different sides need to come together to come up with a resolution. Often we find a lot of give and take. The need for negotiation is critical to offer the best advantage to both sides. Through direct lobbying, organizations can receive funding. On February 14, 2018, Governor Scott signed into declaration All Recovery Day.